Liz Gillies. This week in Unnecessary Censorship and music from Faith No More. With Vito and the Cleetones. And now, with the truth be known, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
You like my new shoes? There's my, these are, you know what these are? These are the new officially licensed Star Wars Chewbacca Crocs. I call them Chewcrockas. I don't know why they don't. I've been wearing them all day. They're very comfortable. They're lined with genuine Wookiee fur, so all the new Star Wars toys and merchandise for the new movie are coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow's what they call Force Friday, also known as adult men lined up outside a children's toy store day. So the Disney store sent a bunch of toys around to some different shows. This is the last official unboxing, as they call it, before Force Friday. We have 3 items to show you that have never been seen by human eyes. The people who built these in the factory had to wear blindfolds. They didn't even know what they were doing. All right, so here we go. So this is a First Order Stormtrooper mask. These are the new Stormtroopers. This is, let me have that one also. Yeah. This one is the dreaded Chrome Stormtrooper, Captain Phasma. And it talks.
Submit your blaster for inspection.
Yeah.
Report to my division at once.
And the biggest, probably the next Darth Vader, the chief villain, Kylo Ren. Guillermo has agreed to model this for us, and here he comes now. We have a list of the things that Kylo Ren says. Almighty Kylo Ren, how long have you been waiting for this day?
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Okay. Have you heard the rumor about me?
Is it true? You're just a scavenger.
I'm afraid it's true.
Don't be afraid.
Okay. I won't be. In fact, I'm starting to feel sexually excited.
I feel it too.
You do? Okay. Well, then let's meet up after the show, shall we? You know, after Force Friday comes Sex Saturday, so, yeah. Are you going to leave that on tonight, or what are you going to do? Yeah. Can you talk through it?
Yeah. Hi.
How? What do you mean, how?
No, I say hi.
Oh, you said hi?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Guillermo. All right, there you go. All right, thanks. Appreciate that. By the way, the Force was with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots today. Federal judge this morning overturned Tom Brady's 4-game suspension by the NFL. I have to say, I knew it was going to happen. Of course the suspension was overturned. I mean, is this the face of someone you can stay mad at? I don't think so. Matt Damon is reportedly holed up in his bathroom right now with that picture in his lap. And as you can imagine, the well-wishers are pouring in. None other than Donald Trump took time out to tweet. He said, "Congratulations to Tom Brady on yet another great victory. Tom is my friend and a total winner." Of course he is. Who would be friends with someone who isn't a winner? People who don't win. You know what I call them? Losers. That's right. Also today, Donald Trump signed a loyalty pledge to the Republican Party, saying that he would endorse for president whoever wins the Republican nomination and would not run as a third-party candidate as he has threatened to in the past. And I'll tell you something, when Donald Trump makes a vow, he keeps it. Ask any of his wives. They will tell you. Here was Donald Trump announcing the pledge at his office today in New York.
The best way for the Republicans to win is if I win the nomination and go directly against whoever they happen to put up. And for that reason, I have signed the pledge.
Okay. Now, can we get a better look at that pledge? Because I want you... What? Wait, no, put up the picture of it so we can see. What? Did he sign that with a dry erase marker? I mean, is that a signature or a mountain range at the bottom there? While he was there, Trump addressed a number of important subjects, including that of Kanye West.
Kanye West, you know what? I'll never say bad about him. You know why? Because he loves Trump. He loves Trump. He goes around saying, Trump is my all-time hero. He says it to everybody. So Kanye West, I love him. Now, maybe in a few years I'll have to run against him. I don't know, so I'll take that back.
He's so presidential, you know, that's the thing. It's going to be an incredible 4 years. It really is. Meanwhile, our current president, Barack Obama, was in Alaska yesterday where he did one of those things presidents have to do. He joined in for some traditional Eskimo dancing at a local middle school. Nobody wins in a situation like that. I think it would be better if they added music. You see what I'm saying? They threw their hands up in the air just at the right time. And it seemed like they actually cared. All right, it is Thursday night, which means it's time to bleep and blur the big television moments of the week, whether they need it or not. It is This Week in Unnecessary Censorship.
Coming up in the next half hour, video of cat that you will not believe.
That's a tease.
I'm just happy that in 2015, we live in a world where boys can princesses and girls can soldiers.
Good morning. Well, a lot of people are scratching their this morning.
Oh, you know, this is so random. You know who I want to tonight? My pastor.
No doubt you love your dog, but you might not put your in its.
I should get credit for vision. And again, this isn't bragging. Normally I wouldn't say this, but I need your fucking votes. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
I guess I'm relieved. It's hard to feel feelings with all these in my face.
A city employee is recovering this morning after being by a dog.
I've been rear-ended by multiple cars.
I will never go and lick the of rich people.
It's never been easier to a dentist. Why?
Dave has a floppy. Oh, maybe it needs a big doggy lick. Oh, that didn't work.
I'd like you to stay with us because when we come back, I'll update you on my bitter feud with the world of video gaming. It's gotten very ugly. You will see me go behind enemy lines and live to tell the tale. We'll be right back. Faith No More, all on the way. First, I want to update you on what might turn out to be the most vicious feud of the digital era. Last week on the show, I talked about YouTube Gaming, which is a new platform where people who play video games watch other people play video games. And I suggested that watching other people play video games was a waste of time. And this resulted in a hellstorm of anger. I mean, I got literally, I don't know, probably 10,000 comments, a lot of them like this. This guy said, bungee jump off a cliff with a rope around your neck, you chipmunk degen F. This person said, get cancer, you effing cabbage. Muffin Man said, you filthy gorilla wanker turd nugget. People wish me cancer, Parkinson's, AIDS, you name it. They wish it on me. And obviously this is a passionate group of individuals, but maybe they were right. Maybe I did prejudge something I knew nothing about. So I asked some gamers to invite me to experience this thing that they love. And they did. Two very popular YouTube gamers, Markiplier and Mrs. May, agreed to meet me at Maker Studios, where they make a lot of these videos, to teach me the ways of the game watcher.
Hey.
Hello, how are you? Don't be alarmed.
What the heck is that? Is that a power glove?
It is.
Listen, I'm armed, I'll put it down. I come in peace. How you doing?
Hi.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm May. Nice to meet you.
Mark.
Hi, Mark. Mark and May. I don't know if you heard, but everybody wants to kill me.
Not everyone.
Not everyone?
No. I'm pretty sure mostly just people want you to understand. And that's the main point of all this.
Mostly people want me to get cancer and...
Well, yeah, okay, there was a lot of that.
So, what I guess really the reason why I'm here is I'm old and I'm out of touch and I don't understand why people would watch other people play video games. I get the playing video games part. It's fun. It's the watching other people play the video games that I don't understand. Yeah. So these are some of the comments that I've been receiving. This is maybe like 1/10 of 1% of them. You smell like poo and I don't like you. I hope you die and stick your head up your bum, you fat hairy guy. So go spin in circles.
Sounds like a 9-year-old wrote that, to be honest.
While you're sleeping, I'm going to pop a squat over your mouth and let her rip you, effing ape. I get that Jimmy Kimmel could be a bit out of touch since he's not familiar with the scene, but why attack it? a user going by the name Mrs. May said. That's you.
Yeah, why attack it?
Well, it's a comedy show. Sometimes we make jokes.
No, I laughed at it, but I would say I was a little bit insulted because I do understand the work and the effort that people would put into doing something like this.
So why do you want me to get cancer and AIDS?
I did not say that. That may have been my 12-year-old brother, but that wasn't me.
Do you guys ever play old games like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong Jr. and that kind of thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, that's what I used to play. And I did watch people play, but it was mostly me standing behind my friend because we were at 7-Eleven spending the whole night there, putting all of our quarters into the machine.
Yeah, that would be the most ready equivalent that I would make to it. Like people watching your friends play games. And that's why when I do it, like I do charity events, I try to outreach, I go to conventions to meet my fans all the time. That's what makes it really special.
And then you have sex with these people?
Absolutely not.
No.
How dare you, sir?
I don't know. I didn't know how special it was. Okay. Well, okay, so what should we do? I mean, like, should we make one or should we watch people doing it? What do you guys know what's going on here?
I don't know if you've heard of the Oculus Rift, which
Yes.
is a virtual reality, pretty much like a little console, if you'd say.
Right.
So you just put it over your head and it puts you in the game. My parents used to play video games. I had them ride a Minecraft roller coaster.
So we're going to see your parents who think they're on a roller coaster.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Ah! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Is your mother having an orgasm?
I wouldn't know how that would sound like. I would
It
like to never
sounds
know
like
what
that.
would sound like.
It would sound like that. Oh, this is your dad. Whoa. Is your dad a maniac?
He's not even on the coaster yet.
It's freaking him out. That's what
he's
he's saying
cursing at you.
in Tagalog. Yeah, he's cursing at me.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm gonna close my eyes.
Your dad is going to die. Wow. Well, I approve of anything that involves screwing with your parents, that's for sure.
Yeah, the one thing that I can say that unites a lot of people about these things is, like, I love watching other people have fun, and I think that's what a lot of people get out of these gaming videos.
I hate watching other people have fun.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Horrible person.
Hey, do you guys know each other, by the way?
No, we
this
met
is the
today.
first time that we
Oh,
met.
you
Yeah.
first met.
You're bringing people together. Look
Yeah,
at
I
that.
know, and I'm wondering if you guys are, if you have a relationship, if you're in relationships. Do you have a girlfriend?
Not right now.
I have a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at him. He's not bad, right? He's got 1 million views, you know?
Yeah,
How many views does your boyfriend have?
He doesn't do YouTube or any social
he's a
media, so
loser
it's
then.
nice.
Yeah. He doesn't do YouTube. Only a loser would not do YouTube.
I know, right?
But hey, look, you wanted to look just as good as him, right? That's why
We
you wore
did
that
dress
shirt.
the same, yeah.
This is the secret to success.
I was going to wear one of these, but my arms are a little flabby. Should we make a video? Should we make like a game play? What do you call them?
Let's play. Yeah.
Let's play.
Generally what's called.
Is there an apostrophe in let's?
Yeah,
Yes.
let us play. That's the whole namesake.
Do
behind
people use the apostrophe?
it. Most time, yeah.
Okay, good. All right, yeah, let's play. But look at that. That's a pretty awesome move that I made.
There we go.
And
Ball
then,
cam.
how do the people even know that it's me playing this side of it? I mean, isn't this confusing?
No. The obviously terrible one, we know who that is. And then the one who's actually doing good, it's very obvious.
So which one is which? Who's doing good?
You're on the left, and you're doing so terrible.
Oh, Swabby scored, yes.
That was,
What does
that was the other team. That was the other team.
Oh, I'm rooting for the wrong team. Why is my controller vibrating like a sex toy?
Because it's ready to go. You know, it's really excited about the game that's going to happen.
Oh, there's the ball.
Yeah, hit the ball.
Hit the ball out.
Hit the
No,
ball.
not that way. No,
Oh,
no, the
almost.
other way.
Well, how do you know which way to go? It's a
You
big
gotta-
circle.
Towards the ball. You're not supposed to be flying
Why
through
are
the
you
air.
upside down?
Yeah, if they are.
So bad.
What do you mean I'm
You're
bad?
so bad.
Because I get like nauseated. Like I don't have the coordination for this kind of thing.
Any normal person would probably be able to.
Do what? I'm driving right at myself right now.
You're
Swabby scored again. So people will have no fun watching this?
No, it's the best because you're so bad.
Oh, there's the ball.
Oh, and they scored again.
But why are there cars on the soccer field? This doesn't make any sense.
Now
Every
you can
time I
focus
look
in.
over.
Oh, look
Good
at that.
job, you hit the ball.
Yay!
You hit the ball.
I've never been patronized like this in my life.
I'm actually very impressed. You have gotten better very quickly.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me take over for you.
Yes, you got
I'm gonna try to rally the team here.
I feel like I'm in the teacups at Disneyland. Did we win?
Yeah, we won.
Yes.
All right.
And you know what? I feel like you had a part of that victory also.
I know.
Well, thank you guys. I feel like this was educational, and I feel like I might have what it takes to be what's the name of this game? A Rocket
League.
A Rocket League champion.
No.
Not at all.
No, I don't. Not even close.
Okay.
I don't even think the
You didn't
title
score a
is
single
rookie.
point. Yeah.
Hey, will you tell the people not to kill me?
No.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, tell them to just be gentle when death comes.
Okay, yes.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we need a hug. Hug it out.
All right.
We're all friends here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, wow, this is an awkward hug. You know what you guys should do? Try being around other humans every once in a while, because humans don't hug like this.
I don't care.
What is going on with you? That's, thanks to Markiplier and Mrs. May, who are right here with us. Thank you, guys. All right, we have a good show here tonight. We have music from Faith No More. Liz Gillies is here. We'll be right back with Andrew Garfield. So stay around. Liz Gillies will be here tonight, and then a great band from the Bay Area. Their album is called Soul Invictus, Faith No More from the Samsung outdoor stage. The devil is crying. Next week on the program, our guests will include Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, Mindy Kaling, Susan Sarandon, Johnny Depp, and Spencer Stone, who's one of the heroes, the main hero, in fact, who stopped the attack on the train in France. So that will be fun. And on top of that, we'll have music from Darius Rucker, Mute Math, Rita Ora, and Ricky Martin, too. We are living the Vida Loca here, folks. I'll tell you something. Our first guest tonight is a Tony and Golden Globe-nominated actor with dual citizenship and beautiful hair. You know him from The Social Network and Spider-Man, among many films. His new movie is called 99 Homes. It opens in theaters September 25th. Please welcome Andrew Garfield. Beautiful hair. I mean, that is quite a mane you've accumulated there. How long does it take for something to grow it out like that?
The hard-hitting questions.
I don't think I could ever grow. I don't think mine would ever do it. It just wouldn't happen. It would stop at a certain level.
This is a year from shaved head to this.
Oh wow! And is it bothering you or?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it
very
is.
much
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, and because it's hot and you got all the hair. And
Yeah,
you have to. Do you condition?
Well, I mean, clearly, I must. Yes, I must.
Nowadays, you have to, don't you?
That's right.
Well, it's very. By the way, your accent is very convincing. It almost seems as if.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. No, that really means a lot. It's been 30 years.
I don't know why. I am so impressed. There's so many Americans that will do a British accent. I have no idea if it's good or not. I really don't know. But when, like, your accent in this movie, for instance, is fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, you'd never, ever for a second guess that you were not from this. Well, I guess you are from this country originally.
Kind of, yeah. I was born in Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles.
Right down the block
California.
from here.
Yeah. No claps. For that hospital. The great doctors and nurses that work there.
Hey, I had a lump removed at that hospital.
Hey, all right.
And then, how old were you when you moved to England?
3.
And what part of England did you move to?
The south. South of London, a place called Epsom.
Epsom, like the salt.
Like the salt, yes,
right,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Soak your feet in, yeah.
Yes.
And then how old were you when you started working as an actor?
Well, I left home when I was 17 and I began kind of trying to live out the life of an actor when I was 17.
How long did it take you to start making money? Like, did you start making money right away?
No, it took a while. It took, as it does. You know, it's a horrible profession. And a stupid decision.
It really kind of is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you only see the people that made it, but you don't see all the rest of everything.
Yeah, no, it's a boulevard of broken dreams for everyone.
Where did you work while you were trying to get going?
Starbucks was my first job.
Starbucks? I think they think you're kidding.
No. In Golders Green, in North London, Starbucks.
In Golders Green.
Golders Green, yes.
Green.
I think it was one of the first Starbucks that England ever received. Because, you know, it was the coffee house boom was this very Americana kind of, and I had this very idealized image of what that would be. So it arrived in London, and I thought, well, that's the John Hughes movie I've been waiting to live within, with, you know, like the multiple girls reading literature with black-rimmed glasses, and I'm going to be the barista that woos them all and wins them all.
Right.
Well, they realize after a period of months that, in fact, the skinny guy is the guy to go with.
Yeah, and did that work out for you?
Yeah.
It did not.
No,
yeah.
it did not. No, it's Starbucks.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's Starbucks. Did you write people's names correctly on the
Oh, yeah,
cup?
no, that was, I passed.
You were good at the
most
spelling part of
tests.
it?
Yeah, no, that was, I went to school.
You did, yeah. Because here, it almost seems like they do it on purpose because it's so consistent that, you know, I mean, like, you know, people should know how to spell Jim, for instance.
Yeah. No, there may be something pointed.
Maybe it is.
When there's misspelling happening.
Maybe it's just me they're doing it too.
Perhaps. And there's, you know, I really actually liked it.
You did, you enjoyed it.
For the first, I was transferred to another Starbucks in Hendon. Hendon, right? Hendon.
Of course.
And Hendon, the one in Hendon was attached to a Sainsbury's shopping centre, which is the equivalent would be Ralph's or, probably Ralph's or CVS or something. So all day long, it was probably the first Starbucks that was ever attached to a shopping centre, so all day long it was just beep, 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 beep.
Oh, you could hear people.
You get it, how annoying and awful.
Yeah.
To be surrounded by that.
The beeping sound,
The beeping sound, and no one buying coffee, because English people were like, what's coffee? It was the early 2000s.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Now, you're talking about the John Hughes movie. Growing up in England, were you aware of that? Were you immersed in American movies and television and that sort of thing?
It was, again, this kind of idealization of what this city and what this country was. And yeah, my dad's American and was a total film freak, fanatic, and it was all Michael J. Fox and early Tom Hanks, and specifically I had a contraband VHS copy because I was 10, I think, and I wasn't allowed to watch it, and all my friends at school weren't allowed to watch it, but my father was cool, and he recorded White Men Can't Jump off of the TV, because we had American cable and no one else had so I was a cool child for a period of time. And I remember this VHS was just this kind of gold dust.
Oh, yeah.
But then I finally came to LA to shoot. The first film I ever did was in Los Angeles, and I found myself ambling along the Venice Beach courts where Billy Ho, Woody Harrelson's character in White Men Can't Jump.
Right, yeah, right.
For those who don't know, kind of wins the, you know, kind of upsets Wesley Snipes' character. And I was down in Venice for an audition, one of my first ever auditions in Los Angeles, and I was kind of sat as Billy Ho was sitting, like a goofy white guy, kind of waiting to be called into the game, or praying that he was going to be called into the game. But his secret was he was a great basketball player.
Yeah.
And I found myself kind of living this dream out, and I eventually was called in, and I did the same Billy Ho. I was like, me? You want me to? And I kind of strutted out onto the court, and, you know, the only kind of English white person there, and I played one game, and I was really terrible, like really beyond, like so, like more nervous than I am now, like shaking from head to toe.
Really? Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah.
Because it was all self-inflicted.
And you had no
pressure.
business being on a basketball court.
Absolutely not. And I ended up getting so exhausted after the first game. They were kind of upset with me, but they invited me for the second game, and I was like, you know what, guys, I'm good. I have to, you know, an audition to go to whatever. And I kind of like sauntered off around the corner and vomited.
Oh, right. Oh, that's nice.
Just because of the lack of glycogen and the shame of kind of not living up to Woody Harrelson.
You know, there's a hard lesson when you realize life isn't a movie. It really is.
I still haven't quite learned that.
By the way, I loved your movie. I think it's an excellent movie.
Oh, good.
You now this movie is you play. I don't tell me if I'm ruining it. Stop me. But you play a guy whose home is repossessed, and then you go to work for the guy who repossessed your home.
Yeah.
And you have to go around and repossess other people's homes. Did I ruin anything?
No.
Okay.
I think, well, you didn't ruin anything, but you kind of gave some stuff.
Yeah, right. In fairness, I'm just going to say, I haven't seen White Men Can't Jump, and you ruined that for me. Okay? I believe we have a clip. The movie is called 99 Homes.
I'm very sorry to tell you that this home has been foreclosed on and officially transferred to the bank. And I'm going to need you to please vacate the premises.
No, I understand what you're saying, Mr. Culver, and we've been getting our eviction notices. I was in court yesterday.
Yeah.
And the judge informed me that I got 30 days to file for an appeal, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, if you posted bond and you have an emergency stay signed by the judge, you're welcome to.
Well, I got a question. You guys didn't get any rescheduling of the
What I've
eviction
received
date?
is a court order signed by a judge. It says you are to vacate these premises today.
We were scared
This
of
home
this.
is owned by the bank.
That is 99 Homes. It opens in theaters September 25th. That's a really good movie. And Michael Shannon and Laura Dern are great in it, too. And Michael Shannon, is he a scary individual in real life?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, he does.
No. He's, you know, he's a consummate actor and a very powerful presence.
We'll take that as a yes. That is Andrew Garfield, everybody. We'll be right back with Liz Gillies. Guest career arc has taken her from co-starring with Ariana Grande on Nickelodeon to co-starring with Dennis Leary on FX. Her show is called Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. It airs Thursday nights at 10 o'clock. Please welcome Liz Gillies. You were a kid actor as well, correct?
I was, yeah.
What was your first ever job?
My first ever job. I was actually, do you know the American Girl dolls?
Yes, I do.
Does anyone have kids, daughters? It was a big deal when I was a kid.
It's still a big deal.
Apparently.
I collect them.
Good,
Yeah.
you do? They used to have a show, they don't have it anymore, where we used to play the dolls and kind of act out their backgrounds, and I played the British doll, but whoever played the British doll had to also play the Native American doll. Because look at me. So that makes sense. So we used to do that, but the kids in the audience would just sit there bored, waiting for their parents to buy them the
Oh, it was a
doll.
live show.
Yeah, and the songs were bizarre. Oh, it was live. Oh, yeah.
What were the songs? Do you remember any of them?
I do remember I remember the opening one, actually.
What was it? How did it go?
I mean, it was about a thunderstorm, is how it started, because, you know, kids are scared of thunderstorms. So it was
Yeah.
like, imagine thunder, you hear it crack. And I was like, I regret doing this. As I open my mouth, I'm like, don't sing the song. And then it was like, purple storm clouds, you can't turn back. It was horrible. It wasn't horrible, it was fun.
Oh, you're singing it,
That's what I sing. See, I feel confident enough to sing like that because luckily I'm on a show. I get to sing actual rock music, so that's not my voice any longer.
Yeah, I mean, it's the perfect show. Were you nervous? The show is so perfect for you.
Yeah.
Were you nervous when I assume you auditioned for the show?
I did audition for the show. It was weird, actually, because they were casting in New York, but I live in LA, and so I had to do an audition tape. I didn't hear anything for a while, and then they called me when my family was in town visiting my boyfriend for the first time, and I moved in with my boyfriend after 2 weeks of dating him.
Good idea.
So, you know, that my dad, it always works out when you do that. We're still together, so it's good. But anyway,
okay.
My parents were in town, and I got a call, and they're like, hey, you know, we loved you. You come, you know, test with Dennis Leary. And I was like, oh, wow, that's great. Like, when, and we were like picking out what to eat for dinner. I'm like, when do I come? They're like, oh, now. And I was like, so I had to get on a plane that night. And I was like, hey, I hope you guys have the best time. I actually have to keys.
How long had your boyfriend known your parents at that time?
No, this was like this was the first thing. So I literally left my parents with my boyfriend, and they had their own private vacation without me to get acquainted.
Oh, I think that's that's a terrible thing to do.
Well, I said when I got to the audition, I said to Dennis, I'm like, I just want you to know what went down. I literally left my boyfriend and my family together for the first time, so you better cast me in this.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
He's like, are you effing kidding me? Why would you do that to the poor guy? And
I
was
assume
like,
it went okay, though, right? If you're still together?
Yeah, it went great. I mean, it was fine. They just came back out again, and yeah, it's all...
It sounds like maybe it didn't go all right.
What?
So then you moved to New York to do the show, right?
Yeah,
And did he
I'm from New Jersey, actually.
Oh,
So
from New Jersey. Okay.
Is someone from New Jersey?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Where in New Jersey? Malibu?
Malibu's in California. We have a lot of drunk people in our audience. Be careful.
I actually have that vibe. It's like when you're at a bar too late, like I get that like nervous but fun energy from you guys. Like,
yeah.
Everyone's had a drink.
Don't engage them. They'll all be here in the chair with you.
Who wants to come sit on my lap?
Very, very dangerous.
Yeah, we shot the show in Brooklyn, so it's like Brooklyn.
Right, yeah.
And so I made a silly mistake, though, is because I could either, you know, move to the city, which is the smart thing to do because I'm filming for 3 months, or I could commute because I used to commute when I was on Broadway and stuff. And so I was like, listen, I haven't seen my family in a while. I live right over the bridge. I'll commute.
From New Jersey?
Yeah, so I was going to get a driver. Then my parents are like, don't get a driver. We'll drive you.
Oh, great. What? To work every day?
Yeah.
What are you, 12?
That's what Dennis said when my dad showed up the first day, like it was a soccer practice drop-off. So I went, and it was fun in the beginning. It was like, oh, like, Dad, I haven't seen you in a while. It's so much fun. And then, like, the holiday season rolled around, and it was like every day it was like a hellish ride to Thanksgiving to visit the family, like, in Long Island. Like, it was just, I wanted that partition that, like, limo drivers have. And I felt so guilty, so at the end I just started taking Ubers, but it was madness.
Oh, you did take Ubers?
It was like a trip to school, but it's far. I mean, it's like an hour plus.
That's a lot of time with the parents.
I have the best parents in the entire world for doing that ever.
Yeah, that is nice of them.
Who would ever offer that up?
My parents would drive me, yeah. My parents would actually pay me whatever rate I would pay the Uber to drive me to work every day. But, you know, that's part
all
of
right.
the thing. Yeah. Well, you did a great job on the show, and the show was great. And tell Dennis Leary that I said hello as well. The show, if you haven't seen it, it's called Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. It is loaded with ampersands. It airs Thursday nights at 10 o'clock on FX. Liz Gillies, everybody. Thank you, Liz.
Thanks to Liz Gillies. Apologies to Matt Damon. We ran out of time for him. Nightlight is next, but first, visit their album, Soul Invictus, here with the song Sunny Side Up, Faith No More.